Good day, everybody. It's your friendly neighborhood YouTuber back at it again with another toy review. This time, as you guys can see, we have a very special guest here today. Our centerpiece right here, the original, one and only Thor. Look at that beauty right there. Look at that from Marvel Select. Now, with so many Thors out right now, I figure we take a look back at the original, the one that kind of started it all. There are a lot of nice Thors, but I like the original look of this Thor, and I'm kind of curious to get him out the box and see what he's all about. Behind him, I have my Thor comic book. Right there, the mighty Thor, and as you can see, they match up very well together. And he has his hammer. And there is the mighty Thor. Doesn't he look awesome? So, what I'm going to do right now is, I'm going to go ahead and open the box, but I'm going to tell you guys what I'm doing right now. I'm in the process of building a new team. And that new team is going to be of the Avengers. Now, already I have the Incredible Hulk Marvel Select, Thor. I don't know if I'm going to stick to the Marvel Select theme, because the Marvel Select Spider-Man is pretty big. And I'm probably going to get a smaller Spider-Man, because Spider-Man is very small, and I don't want him to be accurate, to Thor, because I think Spider-Man kind of stands up like around here. I want to get a smaller Spider-Man for this team. And an Iron Man, I don't know if I'm going to get a Marvel Select Iron Man or not. But I'm definitely on a lookout for an Iron Man big enough that's, size comparison with Thor right here. Okay, so what we're going to do, guys, is I'm going to put the camera down, open up the box, because, me and Marvel Select figures. This is an unboxing channel here, and I unbox all the figures. And as you guys know, with these Marvel Selects and these damn twisty ties, you know how much fun I have with these twisty ties. And he has 4. And here's this rock. Let's take out this rock first. And very nice, very somewhat heavy. Heavy and light, if that makes any sense. It's hollow, which makes it light, but it's heavy plastic. You know what I mean? It actually feels like a rock substance when you pick it up. It feels like a rock. Very well designed, very well, nicely done. And these Marvel Select twisty ties. You know what? I'm just going to kind of pop Thor out the box. And then I'll put Thor's box right here as a backdrop with the Thor comic book back there. And let's see. Man, I wish I had a smaller pair of scissors I can use on the store. But we're going to see what we can do with this big old gigantic pair, because last time when I was opening a figure, the scissors broke on me. I think that was the Marvel Select Juggernaut, which broke on me. Actually, you know what? These twisty ties are not that bad, so I'm going to go ahead and untwist these. Yeah, these are not that bad. These are not the heavy-duty ones that they use for the bigger Marvel Select figures like Juggernaut and Abomination. So these are actually not that bad. So I'm going to untwist these babies right here. And I don't need my scissors, which that's a good thing, because using scissors to try to cut these off would be really hard anyways, because he's not a big figure. Let's see, am I doing this the right way? Let's see. Yep, okay. Alright. Let's see. Or maybe I'm not. Let's see. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, it's going the right way. Okay, and we got one more twisty tie. Let me try to pop him out. real quick. Oh, actually, nothing to him. The twisty time was on him, so he just kind of popped out of there, no problem. Okay, guys. Alright, let me get this one off him, and then we'll do like a review of this guy. And he's already pretty heavy. Let's see if I can get this guy out. Jeez. Man. They like tied him up there so he wouldn't get out and he wouldn't try to escape. Okay, thank goodness, everybody. Okay, now let's take a look at this amazing Thor. Okay, guys. And one thing I love, I said this many times before, one thing I love about these Marvel Select figures is they're so sturdy and so heavy. I love my action figures to be heavy. I love my action figures to have some weight to them. And he is very, very awesome. And his arms do go out, which that is a plus, guys. And his cape is attached, so that's another plus. Let's check out some of his articulation. Okay, he does have some nice articulation, nice bend at the elbow. He does have articulation. Right there, in his kneecap too. He has a bend at his kneecap. Look at that. I love the yellow boots. Let's see, he does have a waist swivel. Like I said, his arms do go up, do have a bend. He does have wrist rotation. There's his hammer. His hammer looks pretty small in comparison to Thor. Usually, I think it's pretty big, isn't it? There's his head. His head does somewhat rotate, but it's kind of hindered by the cape. So let's get a close-up of this guy, and he looks amazing, guys. Did I say guy? He looks really, really, really amazing. I really, really, really like him a lot. The face sculpt, it is what it is. It's very simple, very plain. We're probably so used to seeing the Chris Hemsworth face on Thor that, when we see a face sculpt on Thor that's not Chris Hemsworth then we're kind of like, I don't know. But you know what? I actually prefer it that way. Chris Hemsworth, yes, the ladies love him. Yes, we get it. He's a good-looking guy. But I do like my Thor, the original comic book model type Thor right here, ladies and gents. And he is pretty comic book accurate. As you guys can see, my Thor comic book right here. And bring him over here. Of course, the face is going to be different, so it's not going to be based on the comic book. But I think Thor doesn't really have a face, does he? I mean, if you look at the comic books, Thor's face in the comic books, his face has kind of changed from issue to issue, or maybe from artist to artist, or over the years it has changed. But he is very, 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 very nice, guys. So let me put this down right here. Let me stand Thor right here. Actually, you know what? Let me stand Thor on the rocks. So there's a peg right there. So I'm going to stand Thor on the peg right here. I think that's how it goes. Right there? Or is it the other way around? Maybe it's the other way around. Let's see. Is there a peg there? No? Okay, let's try to stand him this way. Maybe not. I think it goes this way. Okay, I think it goes that way. Okay, so let's stand him. He doesn't really stand on the rock, which that kind of blows. Ugh. I mean, if you can try to balance him on there, that'll probably work. Okay, so there's Thor on the rock. Yeah, pretty awesome. I'm pretty pleased with this figure, guys. Let me go run to the other room real quick, and I'm going to get the Incredible Hulk to match him up. So, here is the original Incredible Hulk figure right here, standing next to the original Hulk. We're going to put the rock to the side, bring in the Hulk, and here is Thor. And they match up very, 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 very well together. So let's do a close-up of these guys. And yeah, They match up very, very well together. Like I said, guys, what I'm planning to do right now, if you guys have been watching some of my videos, I've been building the Toy Biz X-Men team from scratch. I'm almost somewhat done with that team. Right now, I'm working on something new. So right now, I'm working on this Avengers team. Like I said, I don't know if it's going to be all Marvel Select figures. There's my cat. He wants to be a part of the team. Anakin Skywalker. I'm pretty sure he wants to be an Avenger. Catman, perhaps. So yeah, I'm definitely want to get a nice Iron Man to for this team to complete this team, and I definitely want to get, like I said, a nice size Spider-Man, not a big Spider-Man because I want Spider-Man to be little. I don't want him to be, you know, at least smaller than Thor and Iron Man. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm pretty pleased with these figures. They go very, very, very well together. Look at that. Doesn't that look awesome? Wait till I get the whole team assembled, guys. So let's go back to this Thor figure right here. Let's put Hulk over here in the background. Put him by the rock. And let's check out his hammer. Let's see. Yeah, that's the only bad thing I dislike about this Thor is that he has a small hammer. You know, it kind of looks like just a regular hammer, you know, that he's getting ready to go to work. You know, work on a house, build a house with, you know, that's how small the hammer is. So yeah, I'm kind of disappointed with the size of the hammer. Not packing much of a hammer, are you, Thor? And you call yourself a god. Psh, psh. Overall, the color, I love the color. I love, you know, I love his armor, his vest. His cape is really nice. It's a really nice rubber to it. It's got some really nice depth and detail to it. It's a really beautiful red cape. Could they have added more black to it? Yeah. But you know what? I like it for what it is. And, I mean, if you put him in like a dark area of your house, I mean, it's going to darken naturally. So I do like the bright red of the cape. I do love the blue. I do love the black knee pads. Not much to it. Just simplistic at its best. Kind of like the Incredible Hulk over there. And I do like his yellow boots, his yellow Pumas. And it matches his yellow belt. And yeah, I do love his helmet. I do love his face sculpt could be better. But you know what? I'm not hating on his face sculpt. I actually do really, really like his face sculpt. Okay, guys, I'm going to rate this figure. Okay, on a scale from 1 to 10, he is damn near perfect, guys. I mean, he really is. I'm really, really pleased with this Thor figure. You guys may have seen reviews of this Thor figure, or maybe you guys own this Thor figure yourself, but he is really, really, really awesome. Articulation-wise, great for a Marvel Select. Sculpt-wise, beautiful, beautiful colors. I mean, he's damn near perfect. Okay. The face sculpt, it is what it is. You know, I'm not mad at the face sculpt. Could it be a little bit more realistic? You know what? They're going for a comic book accurate face sculpt, and this is not a newer Marvel Select. This is actually an older one. So, but nice sculpt right there. It's got some red paint right there that kind of rubbed off, I guess, somewhere. But I ain't mad at that. I'll just look at that as blood. Everything about him is very, very, very nice. Now, the only thing that's disappointing is the size of his hammer. It's very, very small for this Thor figure. I wish the hammer was a little bit bigger, guys. But overall, I'm going to give this figure a 9.5. I would give him a 10, but that hammer is too small, and that face sculpt could be a little bit better. But being that this is an older figure, I'm letting that slide. You know what I mean? And I'm actually kind of glad that it's not Chris Hemsworth. But you know, Chris Hemsworth, he does have a nice face, so I wouldn't mind regardless, anyways. But this is the original comic book accurate Thor, so I'm going to ignore the face, but I'm definitely not going to let the size of that hammer go. So overall, guys, let me put him next to the Incredible Hulk here. Overall, guys, I like how he sizes up with the Incredible Hulk, Marvel Select Incredible Hulk, and he is definitely an awesome figure. So I'm going to give him a 9.5. Can't give him a 10, like I said, only because of that hammer, the size of the hammer. But overall, he is a great, great, great figure. If you guys don't have this figure, I suggest you go pick him up. Especially if you're an Avengers fan, if you're a Marvel fan, or if you're just a toy collector overall. I mean, you should have this guy in your collection. He is really, really, really awesome. I really do like the colors. He really stands out. I really do like the bright colors. Yeah, there you go, guys. 9.5. If you like this video, hit the like button, comment, subscribe, do all that fun stuff. Hit the notification button, get more reviews, awesome reviews like this. Follow me on all social media. There you guys have it. There was my Marvel Select, the original Thor. From Marvel Select. I was trying to think what year this is, but I'll look at what year this is, and that'll probably be the name of the video. So-and-so year, Thor, Marvel Select Thor. So, yeah. There you guys have it. Marvel Select Thor, the original. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll catch you guys later. Bye!